Well, happy Finance Friday. First Ontario's Chief Risk Officer, Mark Perkins, joins us now with some tips for summer spending, especially if you're traveling and you're using a credit card.
Yeah, so usually when we talk about credit cards, we talk about the pitfalls and warnings that come with them. But I thought we'd take some time and talk about the positives because, there's a lot of features and benefits that can reward you for using a credit card, and they can be very convenient. Also, if you're trying to build a credit rating, responsible use of a credit card is a great way to do that. And I'll keep coming back to responsible use because the features and benefits only do so much. If you're paying 20% plus interest,
right,
it's going to wipe out
So paying off the total.
Yeah,
every
paying
month.
off the total every month. So we likely know with our credit cards whether we have 2% cash back or 4% on gas and groceries, movie tickets or Tim Hortons or whatever your main feature and benefit is. But there's always a lot more under the surface. So kind of read your benefit guide. They have trip cancel insurance, car rental insurance, concierge services, roadside assistance, access to lounges, things like that. And it'll be distinct for each card. Now, a lot of these cards do charge an annual fee, but there can be value in that if you are using the right card for your purchasing behavior.
And really think ahead to what kind of, so if you aren't renting cars and if you don't need the rewards, then maybe go for a no-fee card.
Yeah, a no fee or a low fee or something that strictly is, if you're local and gas and groceries is the number one thing you spend money on, get the card with the best reward points for you.
Okay.
I generally find it interesting to learn about how a company makes money because that kind of governs my behavior with that company. So we know about the interest rates being really high and punitive. We talked about there can be value in that annual fee, but there's always other ways credit cards make money, and we know they make a lot of money. So every time you make a purchase at a vendor, they're getting what's called an exchange fee. It's on the exchange network. So you'll even find some small businesses will say if you're paying by credit card, we're going to charge you 2.5% or 3% on top of your bill. That's because that money is going to the credit card company. So again, that's how they can afford to pay rewards and benefits to people who don't carry a balance on their card. But there's always other hidden things. So balance transfers. They're always promoting balance transfers at a 0% interest rate or something like that. Well, there is a fee or a cost when you move that money over. Cash advances are one of the worst things you can do on a credit card.
Yeah.
Not only is there a pretty substantial fee for that, your interest starts ticking on day one. And so if you do clear your balance, you usually have 30 days or more to make your payment. It's a credit card. It's granting you credit. But if you use it as a cash system, then that window goes away. And the last piece, then, we were talking about it just before we came on, is foreign currency.
Yes, because I was telling you, so I was in England last week, and I checked on Monday my credit card balance, and I'm like, whoa, that hurts.
And not only that, it's the convenience is great, but every time you use it in a different country.
So every time you tap, you're getting charged.
You're getting charged a fee, or it can be a flat fee, it can be a percentage of the transaction, and it's built into their foreign currency charge. So you can't see what it is. And not only that, you're probably getting a fairly unflattering exchange rate on it as well. So you were in Europe, so that's a very cashless society over there. So you got to be aware of where you're going and make sure you have the right card, because some cards won't have any charges for those things. But that's the benefit you get from the card and the annual fee associated with it.
Okay, so be card smart.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much. Okay, so we are just about running out of time for Finance Friday for the year. You guys go on summer vacation. This is your last, so happy summer to you. And we're getting ready for our last Finance Friday of the season with Colin, your colleague Colin, in a couple of weeks. So here's your chance. Email financefriday@firstontario.com. And if your question or topic is selected to be covered on air, you'll get a gift card from First Ontario Credit Union.